Okay, it's time for a Lou Elizondo News Roundup. What? Okay, let's do it, guys. Get in here. This is Jack with Cosmic Road. I talk about UFOs and the paranormal. Please hit like and subscribe and let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Yeah, everybody is talking about Lou Elizondo this week. I mean, it is the week of Lou Elizondo. That's all anybody's talking about it. So let's just have a Lou Elizondo News Roundup. All right, to start with, he was on Joe Rogan for, a long interview with Joe Rogan. I wish I could play some clips from it. Every time I play a clip from Joe Rogan, I get a copyright claim. So, but one of the juicier clips that's going around right now, and in full disclosure, I haven't watched the whole thing yet. One of the juicier clips is Lou says there is a crystal clear video of a UFO captured by some military, captured on camera by some military or intelligence device that he won't name, whether that's from a plane or a satellite, we don't know. But this UFO in crystal clear video is as large as an oil derrick. There's this huge UFO caught on camera, very clear, beautiful footage of a massive UFO. He says, go fast, gimbal, FLIR, they're all correct. But those are just the least compelling of all the videos that the government has. There's stuff out there that's like 4K ultra high definition. I love it. So where is this ultra 4K high definition footage of the giant UFO? Where is that? So frustrating. We know they've got it and they won't release it. Well, tell me when you think this footage will be released. If we get the Schumer Rounds amendment passed, do you think they're going to release it? Are they going to start ponying up with the good stuff? Or are they going to still hold it back? Or I guess I can't call it the Schumer Rounds amendment anymore. It's now the Rounds Schumer amendment. Either way, let me know if you think we're ever going to see any of that footage. Meanwhile, in other Lou Elizondo news from the Black Vault, ATIP memo unveiled after FOIA battle. DOD inconsistencies exposed. I can say that word. After years of bureaucratic obstacles and inconsistent responses, the Black Vault has obtained a highly sought-after document through FOIA that directly references ATIP, reported since 2017 as the Pentagon's secret search for UFOs. The draft memo, never before seen by the public, and authored by former DoD counterintelligence agent Lou Elizondo, details ATIP's mission as focusing on beyond next-generation technologies in the areas of lift, propulsion, cloaking, and human effects, and describes how ATIP was gathering information on unexplained or unknown aerial systems from various DoD components and elements. But more importantly to some, it may even confirm Elizondo's official work within the program, a claim denied by the Pentagon since 2019. Yeah, and there are, of course, lots of people that are still doubters of Lou. The documents, which were first denied by the DoD to even exist 3 years ago, were now found. As of the writing of this article, no explanation as to either why the DoD never found them or why they were not truthful in their 2021 response to the Black Vault has been given. Yeah, shocking. Shocking the Pentagon isn't truthful about UFOs. I'm shocked. Are you guys shocked? Shocked, I tell you. Shocked. Yeah, Merrick von Rennenkamp was very impressed by this article and this new information from the Black Vault. So much so that he tweeted CCing Middle of Mayhem, aka Stephen Greenstreet. So I'm sure Stephen Greenstreet will continue to denounce Lou, but we'll see. We'll see what happens, guys. We'll see what happens. Let's see. Meanwhile, Lou is saying that he would indeed testify before Congress.
I will absolutely testify at any hearing that I am asked to testify at. I'm not going to speak for Congress. I cannot tell you when the next one's going to be, and I cannot tell you if necessarily I'm in the next one. But what I can tell you is that I've been asked if I would testify, and my response was a resounding yes.
So there you go. Who wants to see Lou testify in front of Congress? I do. Of course, what I really want is for the firsthand witnesses and participants of the UFO programs to come forward. And I'm not talking about, people on the outside. I'm talking about people on the inside that have actually been reverse engineering UFOs and stuff like that. I'd love to see somebody come out there that's actually been dealing with aliens, but we'll see. We'll see, guys. Let's see. Meanwhile, we actually, because of Lou's book, because of Lou's memoir, Imminent, we actually have the first public statements from Tim Phillips, the acting director of AARO. He's been kind of mum ever since the lovely Dr. Sean Kirkpatrick stepped down. But now, because of Lou's book, Tim Phillips is stepping forward. And what does he have to say? AARO has not discovered any advanced non-Earth technologies in over 1,600 UAP cases we have investigated. If someone has evidence refuting our analysis or leads we could investigate concerning any U.S. government programs relating to the recovery or exploitation of UAPs, please encourage them to contact us at AARO. I don't know, that sounds like a honey trap to me, Tim Phillips. I think I'm going to have to start referring to him as the lovely Tim Phillips. Yeah, there's no UFOs, according to Tim Phillips. None at all. Certainly AARO doesn't know about them. Of course, AARO hasn't looked for them either. They may be looking for whistleblowers, though, to shut up. So, I don't know. Meanwhile, I want to read a section from Lou's book, Imminent. This was really interesting. The first time I read the book, I was just kind of skimming, looking for the meat. Now I'm combing through it, really examining the pieces more individually. And this one really stood out to me. This is Lou, who is confronted by his mentor, or his former mentor. He won't give his real name, but he calls him Woods. And at this time, I think Woods is the acting director of the DIA. So, because Lou, this is in a chapter where Lou is talking about the Collins elite. And so, later that afternoon, I ran into Woods in a hallway between meetings. He had come to the Pentagon to receive a briefing on DIA matters not related to our efforts. Unlike my usual interactions with him, Woods didn't smile and looked at me sternly. Yeah, because Lou has just gone out of his way to say what an upright guy Woods was or is, and how positive his interactions was with Woods, and how he's seen him be a very magnanimous person. So, as he approached, he put his hands in his pockets and said something in a quiet tone that I'll never forget. Lou, we already know what these things are, right? I wasn't sure if Woods was asking a question or making a statement. I'm sorry, sir, I said. What are you specifically referring to? I sensed his annoyance. Deep in my mind, I secretly hoped Woods knew something I didn't. I hoped Woods would reveal to me that these UAP we hunted were actually some sort of secret U.S. technology hidden deep within the black budgets of the Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency, DARPA, or the Air Force Research Laboratory, AFRL. That would have been a welcome relief. Have you read your Bible lately, Lou? He asked. Sir, I am familiar with the Bible. What a strange thing to ask, I thought. Lou, you're opening a can of worms playing with this stuff. It was clear to me he was talking about UAP. I can't imagine the look on my face, but I'm sure Woods could tell I was perplexed. It's demonic, he said to me. There is no reason we should be looking into this. We already know what they are and where they come from. They are deceivers. Demons. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. This was a senior intelligence official putting his religious beliefs ahead of national security. It was an intense moment. I know we go way back, Lou, was the subtext. I know you probably once looked up to me. I'm a friend. But I don't always have to be. I was dumbstruck. In a moment, I realized that my mentor, who had always been the consummate gentleman, could be a stone-faced, ruthless operator. No wonder he did so well over at the CIA. Yeah, so that's wild. Of course, I've heard that story before, but only kind of the shortened version of that story, never the full version of it. And I think that is really, really intriguing that these people on the inside, some of them, call them the Collins elite, that's what Lou calls them, see this in a religious point of view. But that's not the important thing. This guy, Wood, says he knows what they are. and that they are deceivers. That seems to hint that they have some sort of interaction with him, that this guy Woods is actually on the inside, and he is reporting on, some sort of relationship that exists. And humans have been deceived by these beings, and they aren't simply flesh and blood beings. He seems to have knowledge that they are metaphysical in some way. He calls them demons and ascribes, religious aspect to them that probably doesn't exist in this context. But the important thing is that he's not the only one saying this. I mean, this idea has been around. Beings themselves have told us this. This famous crop circle, if it was indeed put there by beings that might not be the deceivers that are warning us against the deceivers, the message says, beware the bearers of false gifts and their broken promises. Much pain, but still time. Believe. There is good out there. We oppose deception. Conduit closing. Yeah, that is a crazy crop circle, guys. It's a crazy, that is the binary code that has been decoded, and that was the message. There was one or two broken words in there, but that was the message from this crazy crop circle. And the beings are giving us the same warning about this nefarious group that Lou's mentor or former mentor was giving. So what does this mean? Again, I think this means that Woods is on the inside and has some inside information about these beings. And there seems to have been some negative relationship with them. So was humanity at one point, or the control group, working with these beings and then they were deceived? And now they have a negative relationship with them? Is that why they're shooting at these beings? So what I'm really curious to know, because the control group has in the past and may still be ongoing, are members of the control group still assisting in abductions? Has this relationship with these beings ended? I'm very curious to know, because many experiencers have reported seeing government and military officials working alongside the beings during abductions. Many people have reported on this. So, is that relationship still going on? Are members of the control group still assisting in abductions? So experiencers in the audience, let us know if your experiences are ongoing, and if you remember any of what happens. Are you seeing any government or military officials currently working with the beings during abductions? Is that relationship still going on? If so, I wonder if that's with a different group, or do we have an ongoing relationship with a group of beings that we know are deceptive? Maybe because they give us technology and we just don't care, or the control group doesn't care. So let me know your thoughts on all of that. I thought that was super intriguing. But there you go. There is the Lou Elizondo news roundup for today. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And if you've enjoyed this video, give me a big thumbs up. I sure appreciate it. Smash the like button, the subscribe button, and the bell to be notified of future videos. You don't want to miss a thing. Join me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Discord, links below. Love to see you guys there. If you want to support Cosmic Road in a bigger way, consider grabbing a coffee mug or a t-shirt in the merch store below. Or if you're a fantasy, science fiction, or horror fan and you read those books, you might enjoy some of my novels. See the link below. Or you can become a channel member. Channel members are rock stars, and I really appreciate you guys' support. Thank you so much. Channel members often get to see videos hours ahead of everybody else. Meanwhile, there are plenty of other videos on the channel, and I'll see you guys next time. This is Jack with Cosmic Road, signing out.